To the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. And he'll be brought down here as the penalty flags come in right away, and we may have a face mask here right at the start. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there for the AFC, and even 40 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So the AFC, they won the Pro Bowl the last couple of seasons and off to another good start here.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. He will push his way down. Down to about the 14. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. This is taken at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's good for 28 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now this will be a jet sweep. Here's Thomas with it. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. J.J. Watt of the Texans there on the tackle. From the 35 on 2nd down. Breeze escaping the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Flushed out right. He gets it to Gurley. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Now Breeze. For Drew Brees, this is 12th Pro Bowl nomination. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Todd Gurley. There to make the grab. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw.
Just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st down, Mahomes. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way 10-yard line. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 65 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The AFC with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the all-pro tight end, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he will score. It's a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the AFC has retaken the lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
This is Elliott. Jalen Ramsey of the Jags up to make the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action. Now Breeze. And he will find his Saints teammate Michael Thomas complete. And that's going to move the sticks again here. The tackle's made at the AFC's 34-yard line.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Flush to his right. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be... Touchdown NFC. Adam Thielen, 34 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The offense for the AFC. Set to go now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown! James Conner, 72 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. Breeze now on first down. Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. Credit the sack to Von Miller. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To throw is Breeze. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Von Miller able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep for the AFC, the Jets' Andre Roberts. And taken right on the 30. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Breeze going to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. Well, he was so good throwing the football on 3rd down during the regular season. Why wouldn't it carry over here to the Pro Bowl?
Sometimes that's just who you are, right? If you're good at something during, as you said, during the regular season, so what if it's with a bunch of guys you're unfamiliar with? It's 3rd.
And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there, a huge loss.
Now, partner, you know and I know that sacks hurt an offense's momentum. But normally when you get sacked, you're losing 5, 8, 10 yards. On a really bad play 15, how do you lose about half a field on a play? Unbelievable.
And this is Ertz. With it, right side.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
And fights him off. That escapes the sack. Just keep it. And a a big loss here as he's taken down. The Lightning run. J.J. Watt with a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here now, Roberts. Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And it'll be a short field ahead as the AFC takes over 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a 1st down.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
Looking to throw is Mahomes, eluding the pressure. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. James Conner. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the AFC adds on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Oh, he stays up. Trying to get, and do not ask me to. Explain what in the world happened there, folks. That's a safety in the strangest of ways. My word. Well, Charles, I've heard of backing up to avoid the rush. I think this takes that to a whole new level.
And not upper level either.
Watch out for Hill on the return. And an alley to run. Hill shedding the tackle. Still on his feet. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. Mahomes now on 1st down. And I tell you what, the AFC continuing their good run of form the last few years. They're on their way to making it 3 straight wins here at the Pro Bowl. Touchdown! James Conner, 65 yards. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Me to explain what in the world happened there, folks. That's a safety in the strangest of ways. My word. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Now here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's Brett Kern now as he... And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. 20. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite... as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But still, heck of an individual effort there on that run.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And